What's going on, body odor sufferers? Today's another vlog, and this is coming after yesterday vlog because a lot has happened today, and I need to fucking rant about this shit. I have my notes here, but I don't think I really need to go over my notes because I already know what I'm going to talk about, and it essentially has to do with my car again. So, I said my car broke down, and what I mean by that is when I try to start it up, it doesn't start at all. A couple of days ago, we have some type of, my mother and me got like some type of gift from my grandmother where it like has the ability to not only charge electronic devices like phones and iPads and stuff, it also has the ability to charge up your car. So if you put like those red and black things, there's like some type of connector to that like portable device that I guess it contains charges or electrical charge, and if you start it up, it will recharge, I guess restart or recharge your car. So a couple of days ago, my car didn't start, and we used that portable charger thing, and I just turned on the knob and it recharged. It just restarted. The car ran. But yesterday and today, actually yesterday didn't start because I thought that's all it needed to do was just recharge or restart and it'll work. So yesterday I tried to turn on the car again, and it didn't turn on at all. So I'm like, okay, I think I need to schedule an appointment. So I call up the nearest like auto repair place that's like Firestone. And I'm like, okay, I need an appointment. I'm gonna go early in the morning tomorrow, which is today. So today I made a decision to try to use that portable device again to try to start up the car so then I can drive all the way to Firestone, which isn't that far. It's like 5 minutes away by car. So I put those like two red, I forgot what those things called, like those red and black prongs that you're supposed to put in a specific area. I turn on the portable charge device. I turn that thing on again. It was like, I'm like, oh shit, right? Because what the fuck is happening? So then I'm like, let me try this again, right? And I turn it again, and nothing happens. So I'm like, oh, fuck. I have an appointment that happens at 7 a.m. I don't know what I'm going to do, right? So then my mother told me the only thing I can do at the moment is call a tow truck company to get my fucking car and put it all the way up to the auto repair place. So I called some guy. He came in about 30 minutes. He grabbed the car and transported all the way to Fire Auto Place. I had to ride with him to go to the auto repair place. And that first, I guess the transport for the tow for the car to the place, the auto repair place, cost about $60. So I'm like, fuck, right? $60 out. But it gets worse. So I go to the auto repair place, talk to the gentleman. He's like, okay, well, we can look at the car and see what happens, because I had conversations with him before, and he told me, okay, it's a possibility that it has to do with the battery, the alternator, or some other shit. I forgot what the other shit was called. So there could be three things, or it could be multiple things at the same time. So I'm like, okay, well, give me like the average. I'm trying to figure out the average price. He was like, oh, I know you said for some of those things it might be cost like $459, which I'm like, fuck, right? And I know the least was like somewhere around like $159, which was like, fuck, because I still don't want to spend money because I'm broke as shit right now. So I'm like, okay, yeah, here's my car keys. The car's over here. Okay, I'm just gonna walk home because I'm really close to the area. It's a 5-minute drive, but it's a 30-minute walk from here to my house. So I walk home, wait a couple of hours and shit, and he calls me back. And he calls me back with the most infuriating news, but at the same time, I should expect this. This is just how life is. It's like, well, let me just explain the news he gave me. So he calls me, and he tells me, okay, we figured out what the problem is. It actually has to do with two components. It has to do with the battery needing to be replaced and the alternator needing to be replaced. But at the same time, we looked at some other things that were wrong with the car, and we do need to do. It is recommended to do a general maintenance on the car because there's a lot of things that haven't been updated or fixed or refilled or whatever, right? So he gave me two prices to the car. The general maintenance, just the upkeep, not only just fixing the battery and the starting crap, but also just doing a thorough sweep and improving the car functionality or the performance of the car. And also just fixing the main component of the car. So the main component of the car, to fix it, he gave me a price of $680. He gave me a price. He gave me a price of $680. Oh my God! He gave me a price of $680. And for the general maintenance, that wasn't the general maintenance. That's just fixing the two main functions or main components that are making it hard for the hard for the car to start. But for the general maintenance, it costs somewhere around $1,060. Okay. It costs somewhere around $1,060. So I either gotta choose bad or worse. And I don't want to choose neither. I just want to say, fuck that car. I'm gonna go walk. I'm just gonna walk to my job for the rest of forever. Fuck all this maintenance on this cars and shit. That's the shit that people don't talk about with cars. Like, yeah, you get the car, now you can drive from point A to point B, but then you have to do maintenance. You gotta check the fucking oil, then you gotta check the cooler fluid, then you gotta check the brake fluid, and you gotta check the fucking starter components. It's like, what the fuck is it really even worth it to even have a car? Like, it's like one of the most annoying. Why don't we have water-powered fucking cars yet? Or water-powered scooters or some shit? I would rather get a scooter right now because what the fuck is going on? It's like, it's like with life, when shit gets bad, like, okay, I'm out of a job. And it's not really bad. Mentally, I feel good. But financially, I'm in a bad position because I'm not making any money, right? So what I have learned in the world is when situations get bad, eventually it's going to get worse. Eventually there's going to be something that you have not considered that's going to take a turn for the worse, and now it just gets worse. And specifically, if I'm talking about my financial position, it just got worse. Because first off, right after I quit my job, boom, my computer's acting funny and shit. Had to get it fixed. And then buy a new computer and transfer that data into the new computer. I don't even think I gave you the average or even talked about that. But in total, like, it was like $200 and something just to extract the data and whatever and put it in my external hard drive. And then it cost like $650 something to buy a new computer. So in total, that was like somewhere around like $860 just to get the old data and put it in a new computer and purchase a new computer. Now, if I just want to get my car to start up, and I had to transport my car to the auto repair place, that was $60 plus the $680, which would be like $740. So in the last 2 weeks, I spent like $1,500. I'm about to spend $1,500, and this is 2 days after my birthday. Thank God for my birthday. What a great circumstances happens. 2 days after my fucking birthday, I gotta spend somewhere around like, what did I say? $740. What's that? Is that $740? Or maybe it's like $720. No, it'd be $720 fucking dollars because of the, towing my truck from point A to point B, and then fixing just the two main components. But even if I don't do the general maintenance, I feel like later on in the end, that's gonna fuck me up, and then I have to pay more money. But I'm not paying that $1,060. I'm just saying, like, I just feel that that's gonna happen because that's always happens in my life. So I told the guy, like, I don't have the fucking money. I mean, I do, but I want to spend $680 right now because I don't have a job. So it's like, okay, well, we do have some type of credit service where you can have like a credit card from us, and then you can pay like monthly payments and shit like that. And I obliged to do it, I obliged to do it. I went to went to their website, signed up for, applied for credit bullshit. They asked me what is my monthly annual income. I didn't have a job. I don't have a job. So I just made up some bullshit. I made up some bullshit number. So I got approved. And Jesus Christ, right? You think that's it, right? That's not it. Okay? So I called the guy back. I said, okay, I got approved. So you can make the changes to the repairs. He was like, oh, great, cool. We will contact you when we're done. But he didn't contact me. Oh, he did contact me like 5 minutes later. And 5 minutes later, he was like, oh, I do have to tell you this one thing. So we did take a look at your car, and we do see that these two main components need to be fixed. But we also see some belt that is connected to one of these components is brittle and dry, and we're not gonna make you pay for the work, but you do need this belt replaced. So with the belt needing to be replaced, the $680 transforms to, drum roll please, it totals up to $757. Fuck! $757 plus the $60 of the towing. So that's like, what is that? That's like $817 I'm going to spend today for my car, and I don't have a job. I'm just so fucking mad at that. I don't want to. I know I just spent like 12 minutes talking about it, but Jesus Christ. Fine, let me just finish everything else I'm going to talk about. That's pretty much the main topic, is talking about how shitty my life is because some stupid shit just sprouted up, and now I have to cough up $817, and I just turned 29. Way to start off the fucking year. Way to start off the fucking year, bro. Man, and I honestly think they're ripping me off, to be honest. I think they're ripping me off. I feel like if I really learn how to do like the auto repairs and all that other type of shit, I think I probably have to pay like less than half of this. Like if it's $817, I probably have to only pay like $400 and something to actually do it myself. Maybe even less than that. I just have this strange feeling that they're ripping me off. And I think most of these guys rip you off, but I don't know shit about cars. I don't know if I'm ever going to get to a point where I know shit about cars and I'm going to start learning how to do it. So then next time in the future, if I do need some shit changed, I can just say, oh, I just need to redistribute the carburetor to the boberator and just do that shit. And boom, I do that under 5 minutes as opposed to paying $100 and something to a mechanic who's trying to add some more extra shit. Oh yeah, you need this replaced too. So that's going to cost $79. Fuck all that shit. So just turned 29. I felt sad. At this moment, I still feel like a loser. You know, I read some comments on YouTube. I think Ben said this or something like that. So I know a couple people made some comments like, oh yeah, you know, at a certain point, this famous guy, this famous celebrity, they were on welfare. I don't know if it was Ben or somebody else. And, you know, it made me think to myself, yeah, I guess, you know, thinking about where you feel like you should be because the average person is there, it does make you feel less, it makes you feel more of a loser, makes you feel depressed because, okay, the average person is supposed to be at this point and I'm at that, I still haven't even gotten like the basic essentials, like having my own apartment. I mean, I do have my own car, but the car, that's another thing. My car was, I didn't buy this car. My car was given to me by my grandmother, thank God. And, you know, I didn't like save up to buy this car and all this other shit. No, my grandmother gave it to me. So, you know, a lot of people in their 20s probably already have their own apartment, car, you know, in a relationship. You know what I mean? Like, just the essentials, just like the common thing. And I'm not common at all. I haven't even got the common things intact. So that's That shows how trash I am. So turning 29 like made me think to myself, shit, you know, I feel like I should have got this shit under control by 22 or 23. At least when I thought that way as when I was 17, I felt like, okay, around 23 years old, I should have this secured, this secured. But it's like, shit ain't secured. I am completely unsecured in life right now at the age of 29. And that's just what it is. And you already know how I feel about it. If you don't, I feel pretty bad. I feel like a loser. But, you know, at the same time, this thing has really, like, threw me off, like, threw me out of whack. I always wanted to make a video about, make a topic about where would you think your life would be if you didn't have this weird condition? Because I have ideas in my head where it's like, if I didn't have this condition, I think I would still be in FAMU. I'd probably be, I don't know if I should say all that. I don't know. I just say I would probably be with some women. You know what I mean? I just say that. And I'd probably have like a college degree, a bachelor's degree in computer science, and I'd probably be able to get my foot in the door. Now, I know a lot of HBCUs, their degrees, like, if you come from an HBCU, a lot of people don't really take those types of, they don't see them as prestigious, so you might not get in immediately as opposed to a guy who's from MIT or Harvard, but it's better than having an online school, having a bachelor's degree from online school. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. It's already like 16 minutes long, and I really want to talk about body odor infamy, but it's like, I think this shit's going to overheat before I really get into it. But I was saying this earlier or late, you know, like later on in the vlog, the last vlog, where I was talking about how, shit, my channel's not blowing up, but even though it only has like 100 subscribers, like my videos are listing on just general things like body odor. If you type in body odor in YouTube, that is like the second video where like my stupid face go like this or whatever is the second video you see. It might change over time, but I'm just saying, like, this is shocking to me, and I think there's going to be a lot of consequences to that, which makes me think to myself, a lot of consequences in terms of job opportunities, because now there's a possibility that somebody might find, it's a lot higher, the possibility that somebody might find my channel and hear me talk shit about previous bosses, like when I talk about these body odor vlogs, because I know I'm going to get another job. I know I'm going to be around people and coworkers and shit. I know I'm going to say some real shit about them, saying that, you know, this motherfucker's a bitch, or I want to beat the shit out of this person, or slap him upside his bald head or some shit. You know, I might say some wild stuff like that. And since I have some video that's high and they can see my face, they might click on my channel and maybe eventually look at my vlog, and then maybe eventually find out that I want to slap the shit out of his bald ass head, and that could terminate me, or that could really be a career suicide. So sometimes I'm thinking to myself, damn, maybe I should not show my face. That's the possibility of me like hiding my face, not even doing vlogs. And if I'm going to do a vlog, it's just going to be audio only or something, and I guess you'll just see a blank screen. A blank screen or a picture of like a supermodel. It has to be something engaging. So a picture of a supermodel with a big butt. that would be very engaging to the eye. So you just hear me talk while you see like Cherokee Diaz. Well, she's not a supermodel and she's a retired porn star. But you get the point. Yeah, I basically did cover body odor infamy, but not really. I didn't really put my foot in it. I didn't put my ass into that because I have a lot to rant about that. But yeah, I'm waiting for this guy to tell me that the car is fixed, and I honestly feel like more shit's gonna break down. I feel like a lot of these these like repair guys fix something, but then like twiddle something else to make it go out of balance, so you can come back and have to pay more money to go back to these guys. I'm not saying every mechanic is like that, but I don't know. I'm just a very pessimistic person. You have to understand why I'm pessimistic. 2 days after my birthday, my car breaks down, and in total, it's gonna cost like $800 and something to fix that. That type of shit is sort of normal in my fucking life, where it goes from bad to worse. And especially when you're in a vulnerable state where you don't have the ability to bounce back so quickly, it's gonna take a long time to bounce back. So that's when the worst stuff happens. When you're vulnerable, when you don't have, it's gonna take a long time to bounce back, to get back to the original state. That is the story of my life. So, yeah, I'm just gonna end this shit right here, bro.